Hi guys, so I'm going to make second part to the first video where I was speaking of my September check-in and update portion. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Those of you who already subscribed to me, welcome back, and thank you for subscribing, and go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future videos. So what I wanted to finish up in that first video was just a little bit more detail on I guess what I plan to do for action or call to action for my journey. And part of that consists of me, number one, I do have a home-based business that I started back in 2011, and I haven't been able to do very much with it. So I plan to relaunch that and get that going as well. I also have ideas about a monthly subscription box, as well as doing the Uber Eats food delivery and touching on some of those other work from home opportunities that I believe I mentioned in part one, from thrifty, thick chick, legitimate work at home jobs, which was Mechanical Turk and Fancy Hands. I've also checked out some other work at home opportunities, and I'm just trying to find my first consistent gig, if you will, because like I stated in part one of this, I work independently as a independent contractor, on a part-time basis, and that income only allows me to bring in $600 a month. And what I would like to be bringing in is a minimum of $2,000 a month or more, of course. So, with that being said, those are some of the ideas I have to increase my income, as well as focus on a blog that I'd like to monetize at some point, and maybe some other opportunities that come along my way. So those are the things that I'm planning to do to increase my income. The other thing I wanted to address was, I said that I might speak to you a little bit about some of the changes I made during my transition, and part of those changes are they stem from being separated prior to my divorce. And basically all I mean is, I was not ready to just throw away the life I had established and built, even though I didn't have my ex-husband's full support any longer. I did not have his full financial support. I still wanted to make my life work. I didn't want to move back home. I didn't want to give up everything that I thought I had worked so hard for. So as a result of that, what I spent a lot of time doing is moving from apartments to rooms. And then every time I thought that I could afford another apartment, then I'd take another apartment. Sometimes I had a roommate, sometimes I did not. At other times, I moved into a room and I stayed there for a good amount of time, between 6 to 9 months to 1 year, except for the very last place that I had, which was a studio apartment, because I had just kind of felt that I had reached the ceiling with living in rooms because of so many different reasons. People are not easy to live with when they're total strangers, let alone when they're not cleanly, when they're not on the same page as you don't have anything in common, and people are just renting out a space because they feel like they want to make money and they have the space to do so, to rent it out. But I wasn't happy. I wasn't comfortable in the last living environment I had prior to the studio apartment that I took for the 1650. At the time I took the 1650 studio apartment, I thought that I was going to have more support than I did financially, and it turned out to not work out that way. So that is what sent me on the last spiral, if you will, before I just decided I can't do this anymore. This is not realistic. I'm never going to get out of my situation if I keep doing things in this manner. So that is what kind of, I guess, was the final blow, if you will, in me deciding to talk to my mom and have her talk to my stepdad about me coming back home to live for a while, so that I could, like I said, help them, help me, and it would be a good situation all the way around. Sorry, one second, guys. I'm going to turn this fan off It's kind of loud. Okay, that's better. I feel like I'm screaming, and at the same time, I don't even know if you'll be able to hear what I've been saying for the last 5 minutes, but I hope you did. Um, and so, with everything that I just explained, I also mentioned, or I should say, moving on to the third piece of this, I mentioned that I would show you guys what I have for equipment besides my cell phone, besides my laptop, of course, because that's what I'm recording on right now. I do have this little mini tripod that came with this attachment, which is where I put my phone in. So I do make videos sometimes with my iPhone 7. And I also have this little gadget, which is a DXG. It does say high definition. I wasn't sure if that's what it was, but if you can see, sorry, that's not, there's a glare there. But this is a, what do you call these things? Camcorders? I don't even know what you call them anymore. I'm so out of loop with this kind of stuff. But there's the little camera, and I guess I left it on the last time I turned it on. It's telling me low battery, but there's the screen where it flips over. Hello. And flip it back. I guess this is called the viewfinder piece of it, and it does have a SD card. This one's only 16 gigabytes. I don't know how much to expect to use there for that amount, but that's what it has. And it does have this little piece at the bottom that can fit on here. And I also have another tripod, which is it's one that I brought from, yeah, this came in this cute little case. Actually, my mom gave this to me several years ago, and I've been holding on to it all this time. I haven't really done much with using it. I have another tripod right here that is, this is the Targus brand. I bought this from Walmart for, I think I got this for about $15. And it extends out fairly long. So I was looking on here to see if it would tell me what the height of it is. It doesn't say, and I don't remember because I bought this a long time ago. But it does stand up, and when I was using this, I was nowhere near taking a video. So it does, like, I just let one leg down, or extended one of the legs on it, and that's the height of it. So as you can see when I'm sitting, it's almost eye level to me, more like probably mid nose or bridge my nose area. And then of course it adjusts a little bit. This handle adjusts it as well. And yeah, and I think that camera I just showed you, that camcorder thing, will also go on here, on this part right here. I just have to learn how to use this. I'm still learning all this stuff. So the third thing I have, and I've had this for probably 12 years now, and I just originally brought this because I wanted to I was thinking about getting into photography, and I never actually did, but I had brought this Panasonic Lumix DMC-L Z7. I actually went on YouTube to try to see if people were using this to record videos, and I didn't find anything. I found just a couple of, I believe they were 1 minute to 3 or 4 minute reviews on this camera, or if how to fix the lens or something to that effect. It also has an SD card in it. This one says 1 GB, so probably can't go too far on this one for sure with videos, but I guess you can take videos with any of these gadgets, these two that I just showed you. But what I don't know, number one, is how to transfer this. How would I transfer this to iMovie and then be able to get it to YouTube? I'm still struggling with iMovie, and if you notice, my videos are probably not the same in the formatting part because I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure it out, and because my system was down for a bit, I wasn't able to even get onto the computer to do things. And by the way, my goal here is to at least upload 1 video a week. I haven't decided which day of the week that's gonna be, but I'm just trying to at least target 1 video per week because I think that that's realistic. Obviously, if you're gonna set out to go on a journey, you do need to be keeping track and documenting and monitoring everything. But I don't think that that would be conducive to my situation if I only were to do something once a month. So I do use my planner, which I showed you all in a different video. I do use my happy planner every week pretty much, even if I'm not planning and doing stickers and all that. The only thing I did new to this, guys, is I just got the cover for it to go in. It's still the same happy planner that I showed you in the last, I think it was the third video where I showed you a comparison of my planners, and I showed you my current happy planner. So this is the only new feature to it, is that I went and bought the cover because I found it on sale at Michael's for, I think it was on sale for 12 something, and I had a 50% off coupon that I used, so I got it for virtually $6 or $7. And that's a really good deal if you ask me. When they go for, I believe the original price of these are, I can't remember if it's $19.99 or $29.99, but it's up there. It's not very cheap for it to be just a simple binder or cover. Anywho, that is what the plan is that I can hopefully get around to uploading at least 1 video per week. And I have a tendency of uploading multiple videos in one day, and I might continue that pattern because what happens is I end up having so much I want to talk about, and I don't want to make a video like that's 30 minutes long if I don't have to. I'd rather have a shorter video. So if I'm uploading a video that feels like it's going to be 30 minutes, I'll split it into 2 or 3 if I have to, but I don't want to, if I can help it, I don't want to upload those really super long videos. I just feel like I'm going to eventually start rambling and you guys are not going to stay tuned in. And not only that, I'm not, like I said, I'm not good yet, and I don't have the right setup to be able to show you more like how I keep track of my finances. I've had to talk you through it and show you, tell you the numbers. I haven't been able to do what I see, not what I see, but what I would do if I was sitting with you one-on-one. I'd be showing you my book. I'd be showing you, the figures so you could see it for yourself. Some people are visual learners and comprehenders, and so I like to be able to share in the manner that I learn. And I don't learn everything just by somebody talking to me. I have to see it. I have to see the graphics of it, if you will. I have to see the detail, and that helps me a great deal. I can understand when you explain things to me, but it just helps me retain it better if I see the information it written down somewhere or see it on paper. So with that being said, that is the reason why I don't have those videos up more consistently, but I am working on that. Anyway, I am at 15, almost 16 minutes for this video, and I did want it to be rather decent length, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. But I want to say to you, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If there's something you felt that I missed in this video between these two parts, let me know that as well, and I will respond. But those of you who are advanced YouTubers and equipment users with your YouTube videos, please let me know how I can utilize one or both of those cameras that I just showed you in order to change how I can let you view things when I'm doing videos, because I would not have a problem showing you the numbers. Like the sheet I just showed you earlier that I read those numbers off in part 1 of this video. This is what it looks like. This is the information, but I don't want to like put it to the screen every time. I want to be able to set it up so that you can see it in a better way. Alright, well that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Rate, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know if you have any comments, and I'll see you on the Grace Time video. Thank you.